In 1 hour, this will take place. At some point in your life, you will receive an unexpected gift. This is not a joke, God says. You will weep if you disregard it. Launch within the next 5 seconds. Stay still, my darling child. Keep your eyes peeled. The most beautiful thing that has ever happened to you will happen to you soon. You can't just ignore this message. You've entered a time of divine timing, and it's a countdown from on high. Keep watching till the very end, because what happens next could alter the course of history. Get on board with this prophetic promise by subscribing today. When you become a part of this family, you send a message to the cosmos that you are open to receiving regular messages from above. Somebody out of the blue is making preparations behind the scenes, and it's not by accident. It's destiny. Their entrance into your life will be so abrupt and unbelievable that it will be hard to believe. Please refrain from skipping until a small signal appears before the hour has passed. Something flashing on your screen, like a name, a message, or a phone call. It's not a complete accident. A cosmic whisper that says, "It's time." It will be obvious to your emotions before your rational mind. A mild chill may run down your arms, or a rapid rise in temperature in your chest. This message is specifically for you, as confirmed by heaven. Your continued presence here indicates that you have been selected to see what others have missed. Stay here for the moment. You are invited to declare your readiness at this very moment. While you feel that warmth in your chest, punch out a strong declaration to the universe by typing "Amen" in the comment section. You are no longer avoiding your blessings. By putting pen to paper, you are firmly establishing this timing as a gift from above and sending a message to heaven that you are receptive and ready to be surprised. Get ready for something monumental. Money and presents have nothing to do with the impending surprise. Discover the key to unlocking a door to peace, clarity, and closure. Someone who abandoned you or hurt you in the past is now seeing how valuable you are. Plus, they're bringing something surprising. No amount of apologies has been able to quiet them. However, the stillness will be broken tonight. You should feel it in about an hour, perhaps in the form of an unexpected text message, a reoccurring dream, or a resonant noise. That God's plan was always in motion, just getting ready, will be confirmed for you. Make it to the very end. The time is spot on. Reminders don't come from heaven twice. This was meant to be seen by you right now, not any time before or after this. Stay tuned for more prophetic words meant for your journey. Subscribe to this channel to stay grounded in God's timing. This is not an arbitrary event. Divine choreography is involved. Put it all in, because this voice, this emotion, and this message will stick with you in exactly 1 hour, when the clock strikes a specific moment. And when it does, you will realize that God has never abandoned you. An incredibly significant and understated event is already in the works. Don't scroll right now, my beloved child. A monumental event is on the brink of happening. You can feel a change in the atmosphere around you. Do you sense that serene yet tense rhythm? It's not in your head. A divine revelation is about to happen at this very moment. Do not leave until the very end. This is the part of your story that is truly remarkable. Someone is withholding words that were intended for you right this second. Feeling a mix of fear, uncertainty, and guidance from a higher power, they have repeatedly written and erased the message. Their truth will finally reach you within the next hour, and that hesitation will vanish as well. Stay the course. This isn't a matter of chance, but of alignment. Someone who used to disregard your value is now being shown your true worth. Heaven gathered all of your sorrow, all of your lonely nights, and all of your silent prayers. The result has now been multiplied. Rajobane till death do us part. This is not a coincidence, I assure you. The next time you hear a voice or see a name flash on your phone, it will have deeper significance. In order to bring this moment to you, the universe has rewritten timelines, redirected hearts, and rearranged paths. The point of this surprise is not to make you jump for joy. Its intended effect is to calm you. Like dawn breaking through your window after a long night, it will approach softly, almost undetectedly. You could miss the sign if you blinked, my darling, so please don't leave. Your life is about to take on a gentle glow, a change so fundamental that it defies description. Something little but powerful will show up in front of you in an hour. Heaven made you wait this long for this to happen, and when it does, you will understand. Be vigilant. Remember to breathe. Stand still. It won't come at random, so stick around till the very end. Seems like fate is finally catching up with you. From this moment onwards, each heartbeat carries the melody of your miraculous arrival. This is the turning point, my darling child. Do not move. The time you spend here brings you one step closer to the promised moment in heaven. Something unexpected has started happening. Dear family, every message we create is built on prayer, dedication, and a deep desire to reach your heart. Running this ministry requires real time and real resources. If God has ever used this channel to speak to you, we invite you to partner with us through Buy Me a Coffee. Your contribution, no matter how small, becomes fuel for the mission and helps us bring these divine messages to those who need them most. The support link is in the description and comment section. Thank you from the bottom of our hearts. God bless you. The text is being entered. The appointment is being set up. Hidden behind the veils of time, everything is coming together. Do not leave until the very end, because the next part is not light. The scale is enormous. Suddenly, someone's moral compass is going off. Your presence brought them tranquility, and they're reflecting on the love they attempted to replicate, but were ultimately unsuccessful. Do not leave at this moment. Doing so might cause you to miss the very second that the universe decides to validate your miracle. There is a pattern to every vibration, every seemingly unrelated thought, and every unexpected appearance of a familiar tune. Hold on, is the message conveyed in a coded manner from on high. The time has come for you. Rajo Bane till death, do us part. The surprise will only be revealed when the divine signal is sent, which is why even the angels are quiet. With something new in their possession, the one who had previously walked away is now returning, albeit at a slower pace. Understanding, remorse, and preparedness. Delay does not imply denial. This hour will demonstrate that. Now is the time to tell someone you care about this prophetic word. The anointing of breakthrough is activated as you share, and it affects your entire network. Never has heaven declined. Not yet, was all it said. However, the time of waiting is over now. Even in places you've never set foot in, people are mentioning you. Grace is the ability to rewrite the words spoken about you that are untrue. There is divine significance to what I am requesting of you at this moment. Put, "My divine upgrade is activated" under the comments section to make a pact with this restoration. Speak as a child of God, not with a "I hope" or a maybe. Be authoritative. You are granting the universe permission to speed up the process and bring that particular person or opportunity straight to your path by posting this declaration. Hold your head up, my darling. Rather than being punished, you are being positioned. Everything in your vicinity is now vibrating. It's pulsating, summoning, getting ready. The unexpected won't magically appear. When you're not in a state of frantic panic, it will come. God's hand will be evident in that. Stop scrolling, because your fate is being handed to you like a letter with a seal on it, and no one else is meant to open it but you. You will finally comprehend the necessity of seeing this message first when it reaches you. Exactly why you were made to wait until now. Make it to the very end. The time is nearly up, and what's coming will have a profound effect on your spirit. In the end, you'll realize that heaven was true to its word. No skipping, my darling. Here you are at the exact moment that the angels have been pointing you. Something holy is happening all around you, and it's changing the way the air feels. Persevere to the very end, for the following lines will reflect your impending reality to a T. A person's heart is quivering at this very moment. Something they couldn't reveal before they've been keeping hidden about you. God is pressuring them to speak up, to expose what has been concealed, and to restore what has been stolen from them in silence, as the weight of silence is crushing them. Keep on banning Rajo until this is proven to be an accident. God has perfectly timed this. In the midst of your answered prayer, you find yourself standing. If you've been experiencing any kind of uneasiness today, it could be because your spirit is preparing for a change that will be apparent before the next hour. Stop scrolling. No pyrotechnics or ear-piercing noise will herald the surprise. It will arrive softly, like a calming breeze after a long period of turmoil. An indication, a summons, a message. Even though it won't seem special at first, you'll soon come to realize that it is. The individual approaching you has likely practiced their remarks many times. God knows why they're suddenly attracted to you, but they don't understand. Reason being, the 1-hour countdown isn't arbitrary. Your faith is harmonizing with the divine clock. Make it to the very end. Your connection to your miracle grows stronger with each passing second that you hold on to this message. Your blessing is drawing nearer to you with each breath you take, until it will gently tap on the door of your life. Everyone knows Bain, Raho, and Tak, for the simple reason that this is just the start, not the finish. You won't only have your day turned upside down by the surprise, it's on its way to change your fate forever. You will never forget hearing this voice say, "You were never forgotten, only prepared," when that time comes. Take a deep breath and relax. You will receive confirmation in the form of the next audible sound and visual cue. There has been a start to the hour of your divine surprise. The 5th section. Please do not leave your current location, my darling child. Stop fiddling with your screen. The answer you've been seeking is breathing beside you right now. You have arrived at this precise moment because the universe has orchestrated every single thing, every delay, every rejection, every clear's throat silence to bring you here. Get ready to see something so incredible that it will make you say, "Finally." Shame on Raho and Tak. Help is on the way. Not in the physical sense just yet, but mentally, spiritually, and energetically. They've been thinking about you like a compass has found its way to true north. Put it all in. Soon you will sense a gentle prod. Maybe the screen of your phone will go off. Your heart might start pounding for no apparent reason. That's the official word. Heaven is delivering signs that are out of the ordinary. Here we are at the beginning of something truly remarkable, so stay tuned. Make it to the very end. Forget about love and apologies. This surprise has deeper meaning. Here we are at the turning point. The past that tore you apart is making a triumphant return, this time to mend wounds that were never fully healed. That which was always yours, peace, is about to come to you. Someone who was previously terrified of you will suddenly feel an overwhelming need to communicate with you. While their minds might be confused, their spirits certainly know. Something, a dream, a memory, or a sign, has shown up to remind them that your name is significant to their story. Something unseen is starting to show up within the next hour. So Banrajo and Tak, even though you can't see it happening just yet, it's happening behind closed doors, in the hearts of people, at a timing that only God could manage. Have faith that the forthcoming blessing already includes your name. Stop scrolling. By staying put, you're sending a message to the cosmos that you're prepared. You are currently radiating an irresistible energy. At long last, everything that was meant for you can find you. Keep your cool. Keep yourself accessible, because the next thing that's coming isn't little. Delightful surprise encases flawless perfection. Make it to the very end, because when it does happen, you will remember this very second and see that the countdown wasn't as terrifying as you had imagined. The outcome was a miraculous. To bring your miracle to the next level, click the subscribe button. This is your solemn vow to maintain alignment with the divine will, and that wonderful thing has begun to make its way to you. My darling, remain here. Stand still. Stay focused. At this very moment, you are standing in the power of your breakthrough. While you were questioning, healing, and hoping, heaven was secretly setting the stage for this scene. The anticipation you've been experiencing is finally becoming a reality. This is not the moment to scroll away, so Banrajo and Tak. In the spiritual realm, the impending surprise has already been approved. God redirected every setback you perceived as an obstacle to ensure that your blessing would arrive whole, not in part. Make it to the very end. Someone who was previously distant is now experiencing an unexplainable attraction toward you, a flutter in their chest. Your name keeps coming up in their minds. They may try to avoid you all they want, but fate will always bring them back to you. Put it all in. Out of the ordinary indications, this very moment, imagine your favorite song playing out of the blue, receiving a message from a long-lost acquaintance, or even hearing your notification sound when nobody has messaged you. Heaven is at work right now, and these are divine whispers to let you know. Say goodbye to Rajo and Tak, because a new light is about to illuminate your life. Your suffering was never a form of punishment. This very season was being prepared for. The time for you to wait is over. The solution is on its way to you. Taking things one at a time. Make it to the very end. When you're relaxed, when you don't think anything bad will happen, and when the agony is almost forgotten, your surprise will come. Soft, steady, and unstoppable. It will be like light streaming through closed curtains, in a way that is subtle, lovely, and powerful. That is how God restores. Stand still. You're about to experience the profound significance of divine timing. It is already en route. The individual, the message, the chance. Being still, faithful, and remembering this moment when everything starts to make sense is all that's required of you. Rajo Ban till death do us part. for the reason that heaven will demonstrate that it was never late before this hour ends. Time is changing your story. Light illuminates your way. Also, your heart is going to get some much-needed rest soon. We have already sent the surprise. It's conveniently located near your door. Please, my darling, do not even consider scrolling at this moment. My goodness, you've gone really far. And at this very second, threads start to emerge. What follows is not a random string of words. Rather, it is the key that unlocks a sequence that was pre-written for you a very long time ago. A subtle change is taking place as you listen, so be patient till the very end. Someone is beginning to feel the full impact of your absence, and the gravity of their loss is setting in. As they think of you, heaven is thumping their heart and calling out to you. Rahobain and Tak are brothers. Everything becomes clear at this point. The impending shock won't be overly dramatic. It's delicate, yet unbeatable. Something that doesn't feel random. A message, a door opening. That's how fate reveals itself to you. Your confirmation is being sent out at this very moment, so don't miss it. While I shaped this divine return, you grieved every night and wondered why. Here you are, experiencing life's full circle. Returning to the anguish is not an option. Rather, one should look forward to a future free of it. Make it to the very end. At this very moment, your energy is contagious. You are receiving all that is intended for you. Unbeknownst to you, the individual associated with your upcoming chapter is already en route to you. Someone senses it. That intangible attraction that remains constant. Bain, Rajo, and Tak are enemies, because when it occurs, it will feel surreal, almost like you've seen it before, as if your spirit knew it was coming. Indeed, that is correct. The answer to your prayers has finally come, now appearing as an unexpected surprise. Stop scrolling. Nothing in heaven is ever the same. You are currently witnessing the unfolding of that one and only revelation. The timer isn't going off. That's exciting. Your favor is drawing nearer to you with every passing second that you remain here. My darling, the time of your surprise is not yet here. Therefore, you must remain until the very end. Everything you need is already here, alive and well, on its way to you. It really happened. You'll be able to whisper the words as you smile when it finally happens. As an expression of gratitude, that hushed murmur will reverberate all the way to heaven. Please remain here, my darling child. Leave no stone unturned. Right now, in this very second of your timeline, everything is happening at its peak. Right now, all of the things that were denied, delayed, or forgotten are starting to work out for you. Gently, flawlessly, entirely. Neither Rajo nor Tak. Reason being, this is the point at which your miracle becomes apparent. Feelings like a racing heart, hot palms, and shallow breathing are possible. That's the heavenly energy vibrating all around you. It's like a message from above telling you to be quiet. It is taking place. Keep going. At this very moment, your name is being inscribed on a plan, a message, or a decision that will alter your course of action. Even though they are confused about why you came to mind again, the universe is aware. It's more like activation than nostalgia. Make it to the very end. The impending event is not merely unexpected. It is a matter of fairness. Everyone has misunderstood you because you have remained silent for far too long. However, your anguish was never lost on God. Right now, He's changing the narrative. Those who were skeptical will be the ones to witness your brilliance shine. You are experiencing a divine justice moment. Post a comment saying, "God has remembered me," to claim the honor that has replaced your former shame, and to seal this promise. Feel the burden of being misunderstood melt away as those words appear. You are about to experience a breakthrough that will shatter all expectations. Bane, Rajo, and Tak are enemies. Just a few more moments, and you will see the sign. Something as simple as a familiar aroma wafting through the air, or the precise timing of a notification, could trigger this feeling. Though it may seem uncomplicated, your spirit will immediately perceive it as affirmation. The individual connected to your fate is fully awake on all levels, emotional, spiritual, and conscious, so there's no need to scroll right now. As they approach your narrative, they will say, "I finally understand." More so than years of silence, that sentence will mend. Make it to the very end. The plan from on high was never hastened. That was polished. All that appeared to be lost was actually being improved. What you lost is irretrievable. Something more substantial, better, and in harmony with your peace is on the way to you. Neither Rajo nor Tak. Reason being, this very moment connects your history to your vow. Get aligned by subscribing. A connected heart is necessary to cross this bridge. If you want to be ready for every breakthrough God has in store for you, then you need to be here with us. This rising sensation in your chest is not an accident. It's a sign that the surprise is already here, ready to be revealed once you let go of your doubts. Stay still, my darling child. You will witness the turning point for which you were born in just a few seconds. You can feel a heavier, intangible energy in the air around you. Avoid that emotion. Divine motion exists. Hold on until the very end, because that's when things will start to look up for you. A secret that has been growing for days is now out in the open. Someone's bravery is making a comeback. They are becoming more self-aware, and they are heading directly back to you. They can no longer escape thoughts of you and have begun to dream about you and hear your name at random. Rajo, Bane, and Tak are brothers. This is more than a message. It heralds the arrival of a miracle. Time is folding in on itself to bring you your fate sooner, and you will soon sense a ripple in the atmosphere as a result. Prepare yourself, is the message drowning out all other vibrations. Keep going. Finally, the individual associated with this surprise is gaining clarity. Dear family, everything we pour into these messages comes from a place of love and calling. But sustaining this mission requires more than just faith. It requires your partnership. If God has ever spoken to you through this channel, we humbly invite you to sow a seed of support through Buy Me a Coffee. No contribution is too small. Every gift helps us keep this light burning for the next soul searching for hope. The link is in the description and pinned comment. Thank you for walking this journey with us. God bless you always. Angrier than before, the feelings they repressed are rising to the surface. They've just come to the realization that the thing they were looking for was always there. You were always the one. Make it to the very end. Simply put, the 1-hour countdown isn't meaningless. The alignment is genuine. Somewhere, a choice is being considered that includes you. No need to go after it. The pull of divine purpose will bring it to you directly. For the moment, your energy is radiating like gold, so you should avoid Rajo and Tako. You are ready, and the universe knows it. The proliferation of signs is a result of this. I don't understand why the same number keeps coming up. The reason why everything feels intense yet calm all of a sudden. This is proof. The heavens are moving. There's no need to scroll any further. You have entered the story that was meant for you. The unveiling is the last remaining step. At that point, you'll be able to state, "This is what I was waiting for." As promised, it will feel both surreal and profoundly peaceful. Make it to the very end. Unexpected events will impact more than just your life. Your daily routine will be altered. It is nearer than breathing, nearer than contemplation. My child, you must remain vigilant until the end of this hour, for fate will gently but surely knock on your door. Stay put and don't breathe too quickly, my darling child. This very second is holy. Faith has been your compass through tempests that threaten to overwhelm you. At last, the clouds have parted over your narrative. The impending event is not a result of pure chance. It's a work of art that has your name engraved into it. Rajo and Tak are out. You are currently experiencing the time that heaven designated a long time ago. Energy isn't deceitful, even though everything around you seems the same. It's changing, bending, and shining brightly to help you. Everything your heart has ever whispered to you is about to be confirmed by what you're about to hear. Put it all in. Someone linked to your fate is already moving on. Can you feel that gentle reassurance inside your heart? It is Archangel Michael's promise, divine protection and care. If these words stir your confidence, write, "I receive your protection, Holy Michael," in the comments. Your message becomes a prayer that ascends to heaven. Those who respond in faith will see signs of His presence, peace in the midst of fear, guidance in confusion, and light in darkness. Respond now while your spirit is open, and let its wings envelop you. If these messages bring you comfort, subscribe and like to stay under the Archangel's protective light. To help sustain this sanctuary of peace, we invite you to use the links in the description to join as a member or support us through Buy Me a Coffee. Together, we ensure that words of guidance come just at the perfect time. They can't relax until they find you again. They're anxious, hopeful, and guided by an unseen force. Even if their minds don't comprehend it, their spirits do. It keeps in mind the eternal vow you took with them. Your perseverance, your unwavering faith, and your quiet have prepared the way for this moment. So please don't leave until the very end. An understated and subtle surprise is on the way. It's quiet and comforting, like the first light after a long night of darkness. Even before your eyes can perceive it, you will sense it in your spirit. Everyone knows Bain Raho and Tak. Presently, celestial beings are easing hearts, rearranging pathways, and clearing obstacles. A floodgate has opened up where none existed before. All the wounds are starting to mend. The change isn't on its way. It's enveloping you like a gentle breeze. Stop scrolling. The narrative builds to its climax at this point, which is an explosion of clarity rather than mayhem. Your timing was perfect, and you'll understand why you were compelled to remain and witness this. The previously misaligned parts are going to click into place with pinpoint accuracy. Listen closely until the very end, my darling, because the universe is sending you a sign at this very moment. It could be a familiar tune that gives you the willies, a message, or an unexpected sense of calm. No matter what it is, you'll know it's the surprise heaven promised the moment it happens. Neither Rajo nor Tak, because when it does, you'll be able to whisper, "It was all worth it," while smiling through your tears. This one breathtaking moment is the culmination of all the weight, the pain, and the faith. Your Savior will not soon arrive. The time has come. Do not even consider scrolling, my darling child. What you are witnessing is a sacred unfolding. The tremor in your chest isn't happening at random. Meeting your timeline is like a gentle caress from heaven. As long as you remain here, you will be in perfect harmony with what is about to materialize before your very eyes. Everyone knows Bain Raho and Tak, due to the fact that this is not your average message. It's the soft murmur of finishing touches, all of your unseen efforts, from the seeds you sowed to the tears you shed when no one was looking, were noticed, documented, and are now coming back to you abundantly in grace. Make it to the very end, because what's on its way is more than a present. It's a healing. You'll sense it coming on, like a wave of tranquility eroding the din, like peace after years of mayhem. This is the one I was waiting for, your heart will say when it finally arrives. Keep going. Someone linked to this heavenly change is currently at a crossroads. Some inexplicable force compels them to seek out, mend, and re-establish contact. Your name is being whispered into their spirit by the angels until they take action. Neither Rajo nor Tak. Why? Because the timing, not the fantasy, will make this feel magical. It might be triggered by a word you recognize, a message you receive suddenly, or even a chance meeting. Bringing this miracle to you will feel like time stood still for that one ideal second. Make it to the very end. You have completed all of your preparation. You were not punished by the storm that you weathered. It demonstrated that you were capable of managing such a large blessing. This is not a fortunate turn of events. A divine order is being entered by you. Brighter, lighter, and more authentic. All that was lost is coming circling back. This is the last stretch, my darling, where fate and reality kiss. Don't scroll. You have experienced chills, seen signs, and sensed significance in every coincidence. Practicing for your big moment was pure bliss. The curtain is starting to rise now. The trio of Bane, Rajo, and Tak, because the promise of your miracle will be vaporized in the next breath. An impression will be made. You will have an intuitive understanding of this truth when it occurs. There was never a delay. There was no mistimement. Stop scrolling, my darling child. At this moment, no. Especially at this distance. Stay. Heaven is beckoning you as you stand inside the beating heart of your miracle. Under your feet is a shifting of everything that was heavy, unclear, or impossible. Ban, Rajo, and Tak. What is happening now has been planned from the start of your journey, even though you cannot perceive it at this moment. Your recent uneasiness is more of a sense of anticipation than worry. Something truly remarkable is about to happen, and you can feel it in your soul. This isn't a fluke, so be sure to read till the very end. It's like a dance. Someone, somewhere, is feeling touched by an unexpected idea of you. They may take up the phone, look at your name, pause, and then hit send. At that very moment, you will feel your heart's tranquility return. Put it all in. You have no idea how much power this 1 hour has. Delays in blessings are now rushing your way, accompanied by names, signs, and moments that will elude everyone else but you. It wasn't rejection that you've been experiencing in the form of silence. The setting was perfect. The trio of Bane, Rajo, and Tak. Someone has been led through their own lessons by the person tied to this surprise. They have returned to you after enduring bewilderment, terror, and awakening. Their hearts were also prepared by heaven, not only yours, in order to ensure that this connection will never be broken again once it is restored. Hold on until the very end, because your prayers will soon be answered in your reality. Meetings, messages, or calls will greet you upon waking, and you'll feel a sense of relief that says, finally. In the end, you will feel like the suffering was worthwhile. There will be a purpose to every lonely night. My darling, be still. You were the recipient of this message because your moment came to you. It was at the last possible moment. The timing is perfect. It will come just when you can handle it. God operates in that way, slowly but perfectly, neither Rajo nor Tak. Because the surprise that heaven has in store for you is about to unfold right before your eyes. You will not require evidence when it occurs. Instantly, your heart will know. The time of waiting is drawing to a close, and the moment of miracles is here. My darling, remain motionless. Keep your thoughts focused. Keep staring at it. You've arrived at the pivotal moment in your life when your dreams can come true. At this very moment, the divine energy is guiding you closer to the surprise with every sound, breath, and tiny heartbeat. This message isn't meant to amuse you, so banish Rajo and Tak. Get ready because it's here. That individual who bears your blessing is wide awake, experiencing an unexplainable power. Like a long-lost tune coming to life, their soul is calling out your name. Persevere to the very end, for the blossoming of your story is about to put an end to any uncertainty you may have ever felt. Everything that was broken has been repaired, as you will see when you look around. The missing piece is back in place. Even the things you believed were lost for all time are making a triumphant return. Put it all in. This moment is holy. You can feel the signs floating in the air. Perhaps a shiver will run down your spine or a flutter in your chest. It's happening according to heaven. Since then, nothing has been random. The delivery includes everything. Bane, Rajo, and Tak are enemies. This is the night that someone finally breaks their silence. Their hands are trembling as they go through old texts, picture you in their minds, and come to terms with the fact that no one has ever touched them the way you did. Their arrogance is fading as their yearning transforms into action. Make it to the very end. Words alone won't be enough to convey the next message. With it will come liberation, finality, and rebirth. It will feel right again, and you might cry from peace rather than pain this time. My darling, be still. Your heart is in tune with heaven's frequency, which is why you were chosen to see this. Your confirmation is here in this message. A soft tap precedes the door's openness. Sign up now to get all the benefits. When you join our community, you open the door and seal the word of prophecy over your life right now. Everything around you is radiating a strong, affirmative vibe. It's yours already. Neither Rajo nor Tak. You can't deny the change when this hour comes to a close. Inadvertently, you will grin. Breathe easy, my spirit. The arrival of the surprise will become clear in the midst of that stillness. You no longer have to wait. The room is now inhabited by destiny. Stay still, my darling child. At this moment, no, not when God is about to reveal himself. Your life's glimmering light is now a full-blown beacon. It's a message. A powerful force is now working in your favor and is steadily making its way toward you. This is alignment, not imagination. So Ban Rajo and Tak, like a curtain opening to reveal the next chapter of your story. The energy all around you is changing. A chill down your spine or a peaceful racing in your heart might be on the horizon. You're standing inside divine timing if that's the case. Someone is making a decision that includes you right now, so stick around till the end. Your presence is enough to make them pause, consider, and ultimately decide that you are the one they've been looking for. Heaven, not even they, can explain it. Put it all in. What follows is an hour of pure cinematic silence. All the things that have been quiet will begin to buzz once more. Opportunities reappear. Individuals reappear with eyes that comprehend your value, and conversations reopen. This time, the story's recurrence works to your advantage. Bane, Rajo, and Tak are enemies. The upcoming event will not be dramatic. It's tranquility that appears to be predetermined. You won't merely be made smile by the message you'll receive. Some part of you that has been agitated for far too long will finally be at peace with it. That tranquility validates you. Make it to the very end. Why? Because the one who has been affected by your miracle has finally grasped what your absence means. They've been having you-related dreams, seeing signs, and experiencing a clash of past and present. Your name is being whispered more loudly than ever before with each heartbeat they feel. My darling, be still. Here we have more than just a forecast. We have prophecy. You're about to enter the scene that heaven has been painting for you all along. What you'll notice, the long-awaited truth will be delivered to you today through a particular number, an arbitrary song, or a gentle message. Rajo, Bane, and Tak are brothers, because the change will hit you so hard before this hour passes that it will make you cry, freed from suffering, not agony. The unexpected is no longer on the horizon. It's all around you right now. At this very second, the tide is turning in your favor. Do not flinch, my darling child. Inhaling the same air as you is the long-awaited moment you've been anticipating. This divine second, was the culmination of all your prayers, your silent tears, and the nights you worried that heaven had forgotten you. At this point, your story takes a dramatic turn, so avoid Rajo and Tak. A previously heaviness has transformed into a golden hue in the energy. A paradigm shift, a message out of left field, a phone call, or the arrival of a transformative individual with words that alter the course of events are on the horizon. The promised surprise is no longer on its way, so be sure to stay till the end. Here it is, in Earth's orbit, ready to reveal its precise heartbeat at any moment. Because everything in the cosmos has tuned into your frequency, you can feel a shift in the atmosphere. Put it all in. Your name brings joy, not sorrow, and someone is starting to get it. They have looked and looked, but they haven't been able to locate your essence elsewhere. Until they see you again, their souls will be restless. The echo of fate is drawing them back home, and they can feel it pulling them. Get Raho and Tak out of here, because things are going to slow down for you tonight. In the air around you, you may notice a subtle signal, such as a message tone, gentle illumination, or even a pleasant aroma. Take it at face value when it does. It's official. The waiting season is over according to heaven. Make it to the very end. Something innocent, like your spirit realizing something it always knew, is about to hit you. You won't hear a peep. The atmosphere will be serene, holy, and ideal. It won't bring you into harmony with what was written in the distant past. Dear family, this ministry is built on faith and your generous support. Creating these messages takes time, effort, and resources. If our content has ever inspired or uplifted you, please consider supporting us through Buy Me a Coffee. Even a small gift makes a big difference and helps us continue reaching souls around the world. The link is in the description and comment section. Thank you for your love and prayers. God bless you. Its purpose is not to provide amusement. The time has come for you to be in harmony with what was written in the past. Stay still, for this very second cannot be repeated by the divine clock. There has been a complete reversal of all delays, tiny alignments, people's calls when you think of them, lights flickering during prayer, and songs playing the words you needed to hear are all things you can expect to notice. My darlings, Bane Rajo and Tak, because you will comprehend the rationale behind each no becoming a yes by the hour's conclusion. It is all coming together, the person, the blessing, and the peace. You won't be surprised by this. Here begins a new chapter in your life, penned by the heavens themselves. Embrace your current location, my darling. Keep your eyes peeled. Avoid scrolling at all costs. The time for change has come, and there is a sacred rhythm in every sound that is meant specifically for you. These events are no longer coincidental. It's proof that this is the time for you that heaven has selected. Neither Rajo nor Tak. Your spirit is sensing divine movement in this energy you're experiencing, which is a blend of calm and excitement. Once dormant things are suddenly reawakening. All the stars and planets are aligning to grant your heart's silent prayers. You should stick around till the very end, because someone who knows your story is about to make a decision. They're conflicted about whether to trust you or run away from you out of fear. Even if they don't know why, your light will stay with them in their hearts. There will be signs all around you in the next few moments, so don't skip them. Irregular sounds, a sudden wind, or a series of repeated numbers can all cause your heart rate to increase. This is not a prank. Nocturnal messages from on high urging you to remain vigilant. The kicker is touching down, neither Rajo nor Tak. Reason being, the individual associated with this surprise is going to make an unbelievable gesture of outreach shortly. They might be afraid to speak. Even though their message is brief, it will convey the significance of everything that is not said. And you will know that fate fulfilled its word when you lay eyes on it. Make it to the very end. A sense of calm and tranquility will permeate the air. The movement of divine presence is like that. Subtly but surely you will come to understand that no effort was in vain. Everything had to be moved just so your blessing could come to you at the right moment. The vibration of your miracle could be carried by the next heartbeat, so don't scroll. More than ever before, paradise is within reach. The supposed holdup was never an admission of guilt. Divine choreography was performed. The script and the promises are being fulfilled word for word. My darlings, Banerajo and Tak, reason being, things will change for you when this hour comes to a close. The signal, the message, the summons, it will come softly, not a cacophony. So you'll know it was all a fabrication. And so the prophecy came to pass. Do not avert your gaze, my darling child. Presently there is more than just energy at work. Divine evidence supports this. All around you, things are changing. The atmosphere seems to be trembling with intent. That lacks creativity. That's the kingdom of heaven getting ready to give you what is due to you. Raho Bene and Task, because the plot is about to peak. The countdown that started when you hit play is nearly over. You have persevered through every rumor and anxious moment, and now your miracle's last act is about to start. Be there till the very end, because right now someone is conquering their fears. They feel a rapid heartbeat. A message that has been revised 10 times now has their fingers shaking. Their spirit knows the way, but they have no idea. Dude, it's you. Put it all in. Reason being, this message did not arrive at your inbox by chance or algorithm. It did so on purpose. These words were meant for you to hear so that you wouldn't give up just before the door opens. Divine confirmation of all your senses, the tingling, the dizziness, the fainting, has arrived. A group including Bane, Rajo, and Tak. The stars are in perfect harmony. An unexpected calm may wash over you. A known face may materialize, or the phone may ring. Relax when it happens. When the unexpected becomes obvious, that's when you know it has arrived. Keep reading, because what's going to happen isn't going to be minor. You finally have the missing part of your story here. The arrival will be subtle, yet undeniable. The words will be felt before they are heard. Just before it happens, you'll feel it. Scrolling isn't necessary for the divine, my darling, so don't do it. Presence is necessary. Choosing to remain here shows that you're prepared. Additionally, for heaven to move, you must be sufficiently still to receive. Present moment tranquility is your green light for miraculous occurrences. Neither Rajo nor Tak. Reason being, something will change before the clock strikes 12. Your whole being will let out a sigh in response to a noise, a message, or an epiphany. When that happens, fate says, you succeeded. You no longer have to wait. The unexpected has arrived. This is your story. Stop scrolling, my darling child. It is now your turn. A force that seemed far away is now standing right there with you, quietly humming along as you go about your day. The invisible is drawing nearer with each passing second. And right now, in this very moment, the sky is saying, it's done. Raho, Bane, and Tak are brothers. The moment to turn a blind eye has not yet come. In a perfectly silent, powerful way, everything that was delayed is finally catching up. Even if you can't perceive it, Fate is orchestrating your every move with each pulsation, vibration, and subtle indicator that materializes in your environment. The surprise that was promised is no longer in the works, so make sure you stick around till the very end. It's moving. Someone with whom you have a connection in spirit or memory is being led back to you energetically. Their hearts feel lighter for reasons they can't even fathom, but heaven knows. Put it all in. Everything in this very moment, your breath, your thoughts, and your emotions have been perfectly timed by the universe. What follows? An unexpected phone call, a flickering light, or the appearance of your name is not a coincidence. Those are the divine crumbs that will lead you to your big break. Stop wasting time on Rajo and Tak because confirmation is just a few seconds away. Something has changed in the air around you. It is now paler, softer, and brighter. This is not a work of fiction. Here we see change. Here you stand at the very threshold where past chapters give way to future ones. Make it to the very end. Gratitude will wash over you like a wave of calm. Not because you'll finally understand everything, but because your soul will know it's safe. The unexpected will arrive in a hushed, orderly fashion, cloaked in honesty rather than deceit. It's the way heaven sends its gifts. My darling, be still. The rain has finally subsided after you patiently weathered the storm. Someone is being drawn back to you by love, memory, or divine timing. Even they will sense the hand of heaven on that moment, so their voice will quiver as they speak. Neither Rajo nor Tak, for the simple reason that nothing will ever be the same after the last minute has passed. A new way of breathing, a lighter gait, and an irrational smile are all on the horizon. Reason being, that distant surprise will suddenly appear before you, radiant and real, in order to initiate the flow of God's favor into your life, like this video immediately upon receiving this word. By physically sealing your heart with gratitude, you invite the blessing spoken of today to flood into your life without delay.